out of my life! You want out? There's the door! I'll take my chances. Talk to Pistol P and he's unimpressed. I let the role play graveyard do the rest.
Welcome back, Orbiters, to another episode of Cringe of Kino. Today we'll be looking at an older server that my crew and I investigated in early January of this year. I can say without remorse that the server at the state was not impressive at all. It was full of ERP, cringe drama, and one of the admins straight up ripped off Captain Cutter, his likeness and his backstory from Halo Wars 2. That being said, we weren't playing on that server to review it. For the entirety of 2020, I've been looking for a decent RP. And for the most part, I found solace within Halo ODST servers. The server eventually died as all the Marine players left, leaving the ODST Circle Jerk to fend for themselves. In the end, the server died, and it seemed like it would never come back up. Then, out of the blue, Hammer Company, an ODST roleplay server, came up, and it's mysteriously hosted by the same group of people like the sheltered EUPRPers of old. After federal discussions, I've decided to give the server a second chance and a fair shake, though throughout my time on the server, I've seen almost no changes. Allow me to dive deep into this Lynchian rabbit hole. I don't know how fucking far it goes, but I'll be willing to take the plunge to find out. This is rocket-propelled Chainsaw's Halo ODST roleplay.
Oh, dude, this is so fucking cringe. You're acting like you're. Oh, I'm speaking so cinematically. Oh, dude, just fucking talk normal.
What's up, man? What's going on? You okay? Yeah. Good. So what's this server about?
Sticking my penis in holes.
Alright.
So you haven't joined the server, so
I want to know what the server is about before I join.
Who invited you?
If I tell you, you're gonna ban them, right?
No.
If I tell you, I'll know.
If you tell him, you'll know. Okay.
Oh shit.
So
It was Tranker.
Alright, so it was Cash then, right?
No, it was Tranker.
Alright.
I don't know who Cash is.
Alright, let's ban
I didn't invite you, Sean.
I put on Halo.
what?
I put on Halo. Is Halo?
Yes, it's
You like Halo?
Ow.
Okay, but like, what's the server about though? What's the story?
you're in a small battle group of ships in a system that we have created. It is the system itself is like, what can you say, fanon, but like the rest of the thing is pretty much lore-wise with Halo. And
We're getting our asses handed to us at every single fucking turn.
and things are tough.
Okay, but what's the actually about though?
Yeah.
That's I just told you.
What?
You're on a star system. That's it.
You're in a
That's the story.
ship?
And you're trying to defend the system from, well, the Covenant, because the Covenant are here and they're ruining everything.
What year is this taking place in?
2548.
Who do you play as?
ODSTs.
Okay, original characters.
Yeah, your own original character.
What division?
Your own made.
Yeah, but what ODST division you on? Are you on like the
105th
105th?
Hammer Company.
105th?
Company.
105th Hammer Company.
That's the company, not the division.
What about Gamma 6?
What?
Are you the Gamma 6 division?
No, we just.
We're not a division. We're part of the 100. We're literally just one
It's a
company that's
company.
part of the 105th.
What do you sell?
No.
I'm gonna be selling you a fucking kick by the any moment.
Are you upset?
Moment.
Bruh.
I'm just asking you about your server and you're like threatening to kick me.
Bruh.
If you want
Big
to
man.
find out,
You want to join the server? Join the server.
Yeah.
What kind of an event mod are you?
to
And if you want to
You're
have-
only good one.
To be kicking a player, a potential
Whoa,
player.
whoa, hang on a minute.
Are you Scottish?
I don't see how that is relevant. But anyway, about the
Curious?
server. Well, I don't have to
Dude,
tell
you're
anything
going to
here.
brother your fellow fucking Alban or some shit.
It's fucking open.
So what are they selling again?
He
don't know.
absolutely sounds like a
Your
Scotsman.
dignity.
There's no scripts.
There's no script.
No.
Alright, cool. If there's no scripts and you don't like that, then don't be here. It's not a place for you.
So do you like spawning your guns for the Q menu or something? I
No.
No, when you get your... When
No, you have to pay $5 for the donation system.
don't know. Oh, so there actually is scripts. Nice.
Why don't you guys try
That's what
joining
the
the
company
server
is.
and seeing what it's about?
Yeah,
Have you not joined it already?
they have not.
No,
No,
just,
these are two guys cash invited, so.
Well,
we were invaded by a Tranker. I don't know who
That
Cash
explains
is.
a lot of things.
Yeah, sure, I invited you. Mhm.
The one of Tranker's friend.
I don't even have Cash added. I don't know what to tell you.
This man is absolutely a Scotsman. I'm calling it now.
So why are you guys here?
Wait,
We're here to
what?
play.
Are you? Or are you just here to just talk in Discord?
I'm here to play.
We're here to play.
Enjoying the server.
Join
Send
and,
me the
read the
content.
join and read the full guide. There you go.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I don't know how to join though. I don't think I have the correct
Your
add-ons.
garage mod is.
Yeah.
Okay, in HC documents.
Oh, you've
scroll
got-
down in the Discord. HC documents.
you
There's the
have-
content pack in there.
You have 127 add-ons. That's very interesting.
indeed.
How much of these add-ons do you really need though? Think about it.
Pretty much all of them.
146. There's
Quite a,
146.
quite a few. Of them,
Ooh,
quite a few of them are maps, which we use.
you have
It's
100
about,
maps?
What,
Whoa.
4 gigs total? 4 gigs total.
Oh, RP Halo Iranianus. I know that guy. The guy who made that.
Lazy ass. What is this man? Fucking
Oh, it's-
papa.
I helped him make that.
Yeah, you better be fucking giving all your thanks to Sky right now. Otherwise, your server would be dead on the arrival.
What the fuck are
Great.
you on about?
What?
Thanks.
Yeah, give him your thanks right now.
Joining the server, I was simply greeted by a loud loading screen full of Halo music. I knew at this point the Halo soundtrack would be forcibly supplied to me and shoved down my throat at every waking instance of this server. Most of my footage would be of the long hours spanning combat scenarios, and for the majority of the review it will be just that. The unfiltered, unapologetic, unyielding view of the server where I stood around for hours watching YouTube until my turn in combat came. The models you can choose are limited to 2. One of the ugly male models from Halo 3 ODST, and the funny female one with the balaclava on. For some reason, they opted against using ISHI models, despite the NPCs on the server using ISHI. The admins have written a 65-page document explaining the server and mechanics, which I only kept open to understanding the combat they bastardized with the sense system they got from Serial or Chancer. One of the things that was explained to me the second I joined there was no S2K and no mics, which was a relief, but I did miss the S2K from the previous iteration as it made things more fast-paced. I was quickly assigned a specialization which made me the M41 operator. The majority of my combat engagements, I just sniped vehicles with the M41 just like in the games. After that, I was thrown into a squad. There were 2, Foxtrot and Papa, and I was thrown in the latter. I ended up shadowing this one Lance Corporal with a funny name for the majority of the events. The footage you'll see here is of him running from 2 grunts. Apparently, in this Lynchian server, 2 grunts could simply corpse an ODST without too much afterthought, though I'll give props to the admins for writing all this lore. Too bad they don't explain it too much outside their document. The missions I've been on follow the same formula. The squad leads give you some random exposition and you drop into combat where you fight for hours. Whereas if this was a S2K server, would be resolved in a matter of minutes. For some reason, the players just take so fucking long. like being attacked by the funny elite with a needler, is just so thought-provoking. The circle jerking is evident by every one of the boys being in voice chat in the Discord. I sometimes forget this server is just an open circle jerk similar to EUPRP, but better in some ways. The only way to progress mechanically is to get promoted, get medals or skill books from the admins, and their buddies get the first pick. I unintentionally made my character a glass cannon, because I put nothing into the dodge stat, which at the time I thought was a disabled stat or something. In terms of passive roleplay, there is none. I tried engaging with the small cast of characters, but I struggled as most of them turned away from the conversation and began talking about how they want to have orgies or harems. Super cringe. The female characters are obviously whipped to the typical ERP milk that occurs in this hellhole. In fact, the 7-foot ODST mommy character played by Tranker was almost revived, this time in the form of an Asian staff sergeant. Thankfully, Ridge stayed away from role-playing Captain Cutter once again, so there is some saving grace to this all. In the recent months, Gmod roleplay has moved away from open servers. Of course, you have your typical open servers like New Light, a cyberpunk roleplay where you stand in a corner for 6 hours waiting for something to happen. Apparently, it's still good and going strong to the more shuttered and private roleplayers, like Star Wars Havoc, which averages a good 0 players, and Coconut Networks 3, also known as Halo Vanguard, ran by the Little Reno admin team. Update on that, Little Reno lost in the end, and so did Fizzworks Frozen Steel. The list just goes on. Big shout out to the boys that ran that server. Don't worry, we'll take it from here. Gmod roleplay has simply changed and there's no going back. There's no reviving Clockwork or taking the NutScript frontline back from the mic roleplayers. It's over. My friend Zigbomb, before he was committed to Mercy Hospital's psych ward, told his community that NutScript is just the same 10 people running the same 20 servers. In the end, he was right. Roleplay servers come and go, and the people holding a serious grip over the NutScript and Helix roleplaying community have lost to the 12-year-olds with fucking mics. Now those who are left run private servers either for friends or with some kind of quality control. In the end, they falter and fail. Though some will succeed, most will just end up corpsed. Before I touch on my true unfiltered feelings about this federal disaster of a server, I'd like to shill out a passion project. Halo Insurrection is a role-playing server I'm a part of, and we're launching Friday, September 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern. You take up the mantle of an ODST soldier fighting against an organized URF effort in the events following just after Halo 3. Information for the server can be found in the description below. In short, it'll be a story-centric short-term server looking at high-octane combat mixed with slow-burn, bone-chilling storytelling. I hope to see some people show up, though if it's not your cup of tea, don't worry, I heard New Light needs more shills. As for the server, it was quite obvious that it didn't impress me. Part of me wished the server was fucking epic and would be a good holdover server for me until 2085 came out or something similar, but no, it just blows ass. If you'd ask me if it was Cringe or Kino, hands down I'd have to side with Cringe. Role combat works, but is extremely lengthy, and the firefights you get in could be solved so easily with S2K or even S2RP. The amount of time you could save with either is immense. And if you've played a Halo server like Dummy Thick, you know how much time can be eaten up by holdups like these. You know how much time can be eaten up by holdups like these geniuses taking their times on their turns. It could just be the players holding back this train wreck, but it seems pretty straight cut. This server is below par for a Halo server. If you're friends with the people who host it, you'll probably find it enjoyable. Anyone who doesn't fall into that category should spare themselves the 200 add-on download. I know on Halo Insurrection, we'll right the wrongs of your average Halo server. I'd recommend anyone with a taste in sci-fi RP to check out sstrp.net. Oh wait, fuck. They died. But that's a video for another day. Overall, the server is the definition of half-baked, and I'm relieved I don't have to drag my feet any longer and investigate this nightmare of a server anymore. These contrarians don't care either, and you know what? That's fine by me.
And if your heart stops beating, I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life won't wait, then your heart can't take the sound. You hate the news that you're dead. No one much nice to say. I figured out how to take me from the hospital bed. One never granted it. One never granted dead. Tongue-tied and oh so squeamish. You never fell in love. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby. Did you get what you deserve?
Jerry Hope made it perfectly clear in the briefing. If it goes loud, they're going to kill the prisoners.
Yeah.
I want
It just
Yeah,
it's our fault that
Alright,
half the guys
I
didn't
want
shoot
to
back.
defend. Ridge, I want to defend as a medic.
You're too far away.
Fuck.
Okay.
Alright.
Like we were going to shoot, and then they're like, "Oh,
you
just
can
let
be
them
the rest of
investigate."
them.
and-
You can be the rest of
I
them.
thought the whole idea was literally we blow the thing, they go and investigate what the fuck's going on.
No, it was supposed to be
That
like
makes
a
no
bit
sense at all.
ambush. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can control all the elites, I'll control the Jackal Sniper and the Ultra.
I control all the elites.
Right, I'm out.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. I'm done.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, man.
Alright.
No, I'm
So,
totally done.
this
I'm
guy.
not coming back. Fuck this.
Wait, what?
Smith,
What
come
do
on,
you
man.
mean?
Fuck this.
Smith,
Wait,
come on.